Hi, welcome to the Gen X Glam and Gab channel here on YouTube. It is great to see everyone. Whether you're new, whether you're coming back, thank you so much for tuning in. Today, I'm going to do a get ready with me video, like most of my videos are if you're new to tuning into my channel. Most of my videos are get ready with me videos. I get ready while I'm getting ready. I get ready to go to work. That's what I do. And along the way, I do a little bit of glam and a little bit of gab. So I have most of my skincare down. I'm going in with my last step. I'm going in with my overall moisturizer, which is going to be a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. And while it sits, I want to do a little show and tell. As I mentioned in my last video, I did order stuff over the summer. Like if you're tracking my channel, you know I'm having my midlife makeup crisis in the middle of a massive collection of makeup. However, I'm also in the middle of a massive international move and I don't have most of my collection right now. So I'm just doing the best that I can with what I brought with me. But I did over summer vacation do some purchasing, and slowly but surely I'm gonna do those show and tells. And today is a Sephora show and tell. Over the summer, Sephora offered this, I don't know, it was, I cashed in points. I cashed in some of my Beauty Squad points and I got this, I don't even know what it is. It's a combination of stuff. I hope it's not all cologne in there. I think it cost me 250 reward points and I got like, I don't know, a grab bag of stuff. So we're going to open up that while the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream sits. Going to do a little color correcting. Going to do a very light, we're still in summer, like barely there look, because that's what most of my looks are. But I do need a little bit of coverage. I'm just assessing my skin, which I haven't, I didn't ignore it over vacation. I've been on sort of a beach and woods type vacation for the past 6 weeks, and I was good with the sunscreen, but I just feel like I might over the course of those 6 weeks, I think I might have a few more fine lines and wrinkles. How is that possible? My vintage skin every day is getting more vintage. All right, let's go in and look at this. I gotta get my hands are a little greasy, not gonna lie, but I've been dying to see what's in this thing. I've gotten these sort of grab bags before from Sephora that have been centralized around skincare and cologne. I'm just hoping there's a little bit of variety in here, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm sort of getting tired of using what I brought in my kit like 6 weeks ago. And I'm so sad to say that I'm missing a makeup bag from vacation, and it has some holy grails in it. So I have everybody from my vacation spot like looking around. I'm like, check this drawer, check this dresser, check this bathroom. Please, if anybody finds it, send it to me. All right, let's go in here. It looks like we are starting off with a cologne. A gift from us to you. Oh gosh. What is this? It's like a little, is this going to be another cologne? No, it looks like it's something for hair. It looks like it's it's a shampoo and a conditioner. Heart of Glass, rich conditioner. I don't know. Haven't ever heard of this brand. I don't know what it is. Avines? Okay. All right, shampoo, conditioner. I can live with that. What is this? This is another shampoo and conditioner. So I'm starting to think this might have been like a hair theme. It's from Vegamore. This is a hair theme. Look at this. Is from Nutrafol, Root Purifier, and Strand Defender. You know, that's another thing that happened to my hair over vacation, because I was out in the sun, so it was getting like, I don't know, I don't think the sun's the best for our hair. I was pulling it back a lot because I was playing pickleball, I was swimming. Oh, day, my favorites. I used some day yesterday. Yesterday was a wash and dry the hair day. This is the first day of work. I wanted to have time to sit down here and work on my glam and not necessarily worry about my hair. This is my favorite. This is like a 3-in-1 hair like leave-in conditioner. Tame the frizzies. You can use it before or after you've got, you've washed your hair, and all the day products smell so unbelievably divine. I've used that word for them before because they smell so good. I think it's the cactus flower in there. And I have never tried the day shampoo and conditioner, so I'm excited to try that. And I was just saying, like, I've been Orb. Oh, this stuff is great too. great. This is perfect because I'm worried about my hair. I'm worried about what skin damage might happen to my skin this summer, and I'm also worried about my hair. Amika, we can't go wrong with Amika. All right, this is a hair and shampoo sort of theme, but I'm digging it. Kerataze, I mean, that's, this looks like this is a hair mask. This is what I needed. Like yesterday when I was washing my hair, I was like, man, I wish I had a hair mask right now. This is another hair mask, Absolute Repair Molecular by L'Oreal. Gosh, L'Oreal was a hero for me this summer. Has anybody tried? And I have pumped it up here. I've posted pictures on Discord, the L'Oreal Super Serum body wash. Okay, they have a body wash. L'Oreal has a body wash, but the new one that they have out, their newest formula, is a super serum. It's got like 5 skin loving ingredients in it. It's supposed to firm, supposed to moisturize. I have been loving it. And lastly, we have K18 Damage Shield Shampoo and Conditioner. All right, so it was a hair packet. I dig it. Did anybody just notice like the lights dimmed around here? My new clam station, I'm just sort of, there's a shelf above me and something almost fell on my head. I'm still sort of getting used to it, figuring it out. I think it's going to be great, especially when all my stuff comes, because like I'm sitting at a desk that's like built into the wall, right? And I'm to the right and left of me and above me are all these built-in shelves, and I think that they're going to be perfect to display my stuff when it comes, because I did a pretty decent job decluttering before I moved. So I just need a place to put everything. And I think as opposed to my last glam station where everything was kind of in drawers, I had like a big table, and then on my table I had all my makeup organizers with various different things in them. So I could grab because it was this great big table. But then like if I wanted something in particular, especially if I was hanging out with you guys and it was in a drawer, I'd have to be like, oh, I'll be right back. More often than not, I just did without, right? Because I didn't want to leave and come back. Because if you're new to the channel, you might know I'm a little bit uncut here. All right, let's just go in with some NARS concealer. I have 2 pot concealers. My favorite shade, my shade Vanilla, is in the missing makeup bag. So what I have here is a creme brulee and I have a chantilly. So I have almost all of the shades in the light family in these NARS pot concealers. I've got the vanilla, I have the chantilly, I have the creme brulee, which I'm gonna go and use in the spots of my face that I don't necessarily want to brighten, the spots in my face that I'm more focusing on using it as a concealer. The spots that I want to brighten, I'm gonna go up here and up here with that chantilly. And then we're going to blend it all in. And I was thinking, since it's my first day on the job, newbie right here, that maybe I should go in with a little bit of foundation. I have my beautiful skin from Charlotte. I always feel very comfortable using that foundation because it is like lighter, you know, lighter coverage, but yet it's not super light. I feel like it just smooths me out. I feel like beautiful skin, I've said this before, is the perfect name for it because it does feel like another layer of skin when you blend it in. All right, this is now the chantilly, so you can see how much lighter that is. I went a little bit higher than I should have and I'm gonna go right down my T-zone with the chantilly. I should have dragged that creme brulee a little bit lower down, but I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best for getting ready in a new space, in a new sort of, I don't know, context of timing to get ready. In my other space, I had my own bathroom. In this space, I have to share a bathroom. So I think everybody knows whether, you know, you don't have to be, you know, married to understand, I don't know, the dynamics of sharing a bathroom with someone, especially someone that's trying to get ready on the same schedule you are. You know, you could just have like your college roommate or just a roommate in general. I don't know. You know, it's a song and dance. I guess that's what I'm getting at. It's a definite song and dance, but we'll figure it out. We'll get ourselves to a good schedule. There's actually another shower in the house that I can use. I can use the kid shower because let me tell you, they're not up yet. All right, that definitely brightened up my face. I can see it even in my little ghetto amateur rig that I have going on here at my glam station. All right, let's go in and quickly do the eyebrows while that sets. I always like to give it a good, patty blend with my beauty blender and then just go in after with my hands. Oh, I wanted to tell you another thing that I forgot. These are just the trials and tribulations of making a huge move. I went and refreshed my wardrobe before vacation. I went to the outlet mall while on vacation rather, and I did most of my shopping at Ann Taylor because I feel like at the outlet mall because I feel like her stuff just fits me so well, and it doesn't matter like what size I'm currently at. I could be in my smaller size phase, I could be in my medium size phase, I could be in my winter bigger size phase, and her stuff just fits so well. So that's where I like to go to refresh my work wardrobe, when I'm close to an outlet mall. I'm gonna spit it out. So I bought 3 fabulous new blazers. I bought a brown one, I bought a black one, and I bought like a baby blue one. And in my excitement to share them with my mom, I tried them all on. I took them out of where I had packed very carefully in my suitcase. I'm going in with this Huda Beauty super micro fine spoolie brow tint and gel, which I love. I got in my very last Ipsy, which I think was the one technically for June. Anyway, so I try on all these blazers. My mom's like, yes, those are really nice. I got smoking deals on them. I got smoking deals on these blazers because it was an outlet mall. And I left them. After I tried them on one after another, I was kind of laying them over an armchair in our den. And yeah, they never made it back in the suitcase. So I'm unpacking and I'm like, where are all my blazers? They're on the armchair over the ocean. Yeah, so my mom's gonna send those out for me, and it's still summer, so it's not a big deal, but it's actually a little bit chilly here. Here's my new flat iron. Like I said, it was not a wash and dry the hair day, but it was a have to bring my hair back to life day, after sleeping on it or whatever. As careful as I am on the wash and dry the hair days when it's the night before, about trying to like just get my hair, I don't know, like carefully placed in a scrunchie and sleep on it carefully. Let's forget about sleeping on it carefully, right? I'm like sweating and stuff through the night, and so inevitably I wake up and it's still like, it's clean, it just really needs some work. All right, let's go in with a little bit of my beautiful skin. I don't have a lot left and I don't know when my stuff's coming, but I do have a brand new one that I repurchased before I moved. It's in my Charlotte kit of stuff. So, I mean, this is going to be fine. This is definitely going to last me the month or so that I need to wait before all of my stuff arrives. So let's talk about this again. What were the pitfalls of the move? I forgot my blazers and I'm missing a makeup bag with a bunch of my holy grails. So, in the grand scheme of things, it's actually not that bad. Like, it's not that bad. I think that the blazers will come when the blazers come, and like I say, it's still technically summer, although a bit chilly here. And my makeup bag, it's going to turn up. It will turn up. It may turn up in like 6 months. Somebody might randomly find it, but until then, I definitely have enough to make do. All right, that was not that much, but if you know me, you know that that's about all I really want to go in with. This is the area where I keep most of my redness, so I will go in and pat a little bit more in here, in and around my under eye area, and then I'm going to put on some of my creamy bronzer, powder up, and think about going and starting my first day. I got the best message from my kiddo that's in college who did not join me on this trip, empty nest. And he was like, I woke up to this message and it's like, I'm manifesting a terrific first day for you. Isn't that super sweet? I love it. I'll take all the manifestation of good vibes that anybody wants to send me. Did we accomplish anything? I think that that was way too light of a color, considering I do have a little bit, you know, of color from vacation. This was one neutral. I probably would have been better off with my 2 neutral, but I don't have it. So let's just try to warm it up. Let's just go in this. Where is it? Another, got a little drawer here. I got a blush. Here it is. It's this Laura Geller, and this actually came in my FabFitFun. Out of all my, I'm just going to talk about FabFitFun for a second. It's a subscription box that comes in 4 seasons, and you can get makeup, you can get like accessories, you can get bento boxes, you can get a lot of stuff. Like, it's not just all beauty, and it's the only subscription service that I have kept. Right? I canceled my Ipsy, I canceled my P. Louise. I'm just not. I'm not probably gonna resubscribe because I want to start. I'm already starting thinking about advent calendars, and I definitely want to save my money for the Charlotte Tilbury that she is just putting a teaser out, and the waitlist is available if you want to get the Charlotte Tilbury 2025 advent calendar, $225, and it literally is shaped like a treasure chest. Anyway, the FabFitFun is the only subscription that I have kept so far for the rest of the year, and it's because when I joined, I paid for the annual membership, because you got like a banging like gift with purchase if you bought the annual. So I bought the annual. So I do have the fall and the winter one coming. But I thought that this wasn't bad. Like, when I first got it and swatched it, it seemed like, I don't know, like not a color that I would necessarily dig. It's a blush stick, right? And I don't like these ones with the sponges. I feel like they can be really, really messy. But it's kind of growing on me, and it's really the only one like that I had over the summer. So I just kind of got used to working with it, and I think it warms up the face pretty good. I think that it just goes right in. It looks very natural. I've got some coverage. It's very light, but that for me, that's what I like. All right, we're gonna do. I have one more massive show and tell to do, not in this video because I gotta get going. But it's an e.l.f. purchase that I made over the summer. e.l.f. did a revival, sort of bringing some stuff back and introducing a few new products in their Jelly Pop line. And so I bought those, and I want to share them in another video where I have more time to properly dedicate to them. But along with that purchase, the other thing that I do want to show from e.l.f., which I think is so cute, is this little e.l.f. keychain. e.l.f. was giving away this free with purchase, and the cheapest way to get it, you had to buy 3 things. The cheapest way to get it was that I could find. Well, there's actually, e.l.f. has a few brushes that are only $2, but I have plenty of brushes. So I bought 3 new lip liners from e.l.f. They were $3 each, which is a price increase. The lip liners used to be $2 each. Now they're $3 each, but their lip liners are great. Like, it's a nice soft tip. Doesn't like really dig into you, but the staying power is, I think the staying power is very indicative of the price that you're paying, meaning it's not like put it on and it's with you all day. So we're not going to use any of these, but they're fun colors. Like, this one's like a plum, and then this one is a like a mauve, and then I just got like a light brown. I am going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner today. This is like the 2-sided one. One's a filler and one is a sculptor. So let's just go in with the sculpting side. I didn't, something else, and it's in the Holy Grail makeup kit, is my liner sharpener. Isn't that a bummer? So I may be getting into those e.l.f.s for lack of the ability to to sharpen my makeup forever, my Charlotte Tilbury liners, which are my other alternatives that I have going on right now. So this is a relatively new drop from Charlotte Tilbury. You've got, like I said, we just used the sculpting side, and now I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to use the filling side. And I'm going to fill it in. Now I'm going to tell you something that may completely shock you. Completely shock you. I have one lipstick. Did you watch my decluttering series on my lippies? Okay, if you didn't, just go look at the thumbnail because I'm holding up this huge case of lippies and I decluttered them, right? I went on vacation with one lipstick. I have a lot of lip glosses, I have a lot of balms, I have a lot of lip conditioners, lip masks, all these things, right, to keep my lips moisturized because that was the goal of the summer. But one proper lipstick. It's from the brand Handiana, which is an Amazon brand, and it is the brand of like this favorite bronzing stick that I have, which is in the Holy Grail missing bag. So kind of sad about that. But I couldn't find my stick, my bronzing stick on Amazon anymore. They just don't sell it. And I looked for other stuff from this brand that I've never heard of other than on Amazon, Handiana. And the only thing I could find was a lipstick, but it's kind of a nice shade. And this is the only lipstick that I have. I know. Should I just go out and buy one? I don't know. I feel like that's pretty like everyday neutral enough to use. All right, I'm going in with my SOS lash serum in the shade Caramel. If you want to say it's a shade, it's more just like a serum. I'm not going to go in with any mascara because I don't want to be worried about rubbing my eyes all day, but I will put on a little bit of eyeshadow here from e.l.f. And before I do that, this is pretty powerful. This is my Clinique Black Honey Pop powder. It can be very very dark. So I just took like a tiniest bit just to give my cheeks a little something. I don't want to go too dark. I do not want to go too dark. Oh, that's fine. It's totally fine. Let's warm up the nose. Let's warm up the chin. Nice little fluffy brush. I'm getting braver. I'm dipping back in. All right, I think that just gives me like a nice rosy rose look. And I have to get out of here, so super quick. Here is a new bite-sized palette. Take Your Pink. These are $4 from e.l.f. and I love them. And it's a new shade drop. I think I'm gonna go. That looks matte. That's looking matte to me. It's looking kind of light, and it's looking like there's like no shimmer. So that's all I want to do. And now I'm gonna have to blend that out even more. Just I have the hooded lids. I don't know why I put the color directly on the lids. Now I really have to smooth it out, but that's okay. I'm gonna work with it. My friends. I have to go, okay? I totally have to go. But wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're well. Thanks for hanging out with me. Manifest good vibes for me. We need to talk about like time zones and uploads and all that stuff, because I think by the time that you wake up, many of you who are used to watching me, by the time you wake up, I should be well into my day. So yeah, do that manifestation thing for me. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.